What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Christian J Show. So today we're going to be talking about healing, and I'm not even talking about healing from like surgery or anything. I'm talking about the healing that comes among us when we need to heal from our past trauma. Some of us, we say we're okay, but sometimes we're not. Sometimes we're still broken inside. And sometimes I feel like that myself. I feel like I'm still broken inside from past hurt, past trauma. And I know everybody's like, well, you have to get over it. Sometimes you just can't get over it. Because the person hurt you so bad that you can't get over what they did. But then even when you do get over it, there will always be somebody from your past bringing up that past. There will always be somebody that's going to bring up that past. They always want to bring up their past to hurt you because they're miserable in their life. And some of y'all can be like, well, I'm not miserable in my life. Oh, yes, you are. If you constantly bring up somebody's past and you see that they are trying to better themselves, you're miserable because you keep bringing that up. One thing about people, what they're going to do, when they see that you're thriving, that you're almost on your way to succeeding in life and being successful, and they see that you're happy and you're looking good and you're feeling good, they hate to see people like that. They want to see you struggling. They want to see you broken. They want to see you knocked down. They can't stand it to see you happy. Just because they're not happy, they want you to be miserable along with them because they're mad that their life ain't turning out like yours. You have been to counseling, you've been to therapy, you've been everywhere to get yourself to where you are now. And then in that instant, it takes that person a minute just to tear you back down again, bring you back down to that person you tried so hard to get rid of. And you actually made progress getting rid of that person. And then here they go, bringing that person back up, bringing that old mess back up. Now, here you go, you're sad, you're depressed. Now you don't want to get back out of bed because they messed your mental health up. I can't stand the way people do that. Like, you see people trying to better themselves and you decide to mess up their progress because you can't stand to see people succeed. And you could say, oh, well, I want everybody to succeed. No, you don't. You don't want everybody to succeed. Because if you did, you wouldn't do half the mess you do now. Like, when it comes to me and my dad, I hope if you have been here since season 1, Dead Christian's only 2 seasons. Your last season, there was this episode called The Pain Behind the Smile. And that was me basically talking about what went down between me and my dad. And there are times where I feel like, okay, I'm good. I'm getting over it. I mean, it's still going to hurt, but I'm getting over that past hurt. But then there's always somebody in that corner watching and waiting to see you get happy. And the next thing you know, they're finna come and mess all that happiness up. They can't stand it. They can't stand to see you happy. They don't. They can't stand it. They can't. And when I say I'm feeling like, oh yeah, I'm finally over it, I'm done. That's like, it's like when you say that, all the demons come out. All the demons come out. They hear it, and they start circling like, we got to get him back down. We got to get him back down. We got to get him back depressed. And then they start getting into the people that you want, that know you and are close to you. They start getting into them. That's when, they start bringing it back up. Now all of a sudden, now you're back upset. You don't want to talk to nobody. That's what they do. That's how them demons are. That's how those demons are. They can't stand it. And I can't stand it when they do that. When those demons get into other people and they bring up your past. Like, okay, that's my past self. That's my past. I don't live there anymore. I have moved. And you should move too. But no, you're so stuck in the past that you want to bring me back to the past. And it doesn't work like that. I can't move back to the past. I can only go forward. I can't keep going back. Because keep going back, there's only stopping my progress. It's only stopping my success. Every time I say, I'm not going back, and then you pull me back, that stops everything. But I'm here to tell you, if you are still healing from your past trauma, keep on working on yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you should be over it, that you need to do this, you need to do that. Don't let them tell you that. Listen and let it go in one ear and out the other. No, don't listen to them. Because first of all, they don't know what they're talking about. They have not healed from their past trauma. So they still want to be miserable. So they want you to be miserable as well. Because they haven't healed from their trauma yet. But don't you sit up here and allow people to get into your head and tell you that you need to do this and you need to do that. Don't let them do that. Don't let them get in your head. You be strong. I'm telling you right now, be strong, because you are a fighter. You are a warrior. Don't let people get into your head. Stay strong. I don't know if half of y'all are religious out there. I don't know, but I'm going to just do the general consensus. Be strong. Stay focused. If you are religious, stay focused on God. If you are a Christian, I'm going to say it like that. If you're a Christian and you are listening, stay focused on God. Don't let people distract you from God's promise that He has for you. Don't let them distract you from His purpose and His plans that He has for you. Because once you start looking at them, you're going to start going down that path. And you're going to leave that path that God has you on. You're going to leave it. And then once you go down their path, you're going to be miserable. Don't do that. Keep going down God's path. Keep going down on the straight path and follow God. That's all the time I have for y'all today. So tune in next time for another episode of The Christian J Show.